Morning guys, it's just a gorgeous day today. I think it's like 75 degrees and just super clear out. I'm gonna hop down here and I wanted to think about this morning something that I'm grateful for. And maybe I should just have you guys tell me today what you're grateful for. And then I'll comment in the comments what I'm grateful for. We'll change it around a little bit. So yeah, we'll flip it today just for something different. Gonna give you an update this morning. So been hard at work here on this part. I showed you a little last night on the different floor joists doing. So I got 7 done on this side. I pretty much got it to where my laser won't work anywhere with that bathroom in the way. And I could move it, but then pretty soon I could only do 1 more anyway and then get to the bathroom. So I switched to this side, and what I'm doing here, first of all, I headed off this. Do you remember that, where it was kind of floating across that wall there? Show that again a little bit, but there's that concrete poured wall down there, but then there's a door opening kind of to get to the deeper part of the crawl space, and they just had that flat 2x4 across there to header across it. And so these two were both sagging probably a 1/4 inch. I figured they would be. That's all they were sitting on. So what I did is I had a leftover header from one of the interior projects in here. I think it was the bathroom door or something, and it was long enough, so I cut it a little shorter. I cut these back here so that they would fit in there, but then I lagged it from the underside through that bottom plate, and I ran it long enough so that, yeah, it'll sit on the concrete wall on both sides there. So I repurposed that good old growth header wood there. That's going to be nice. So it was doubled up, and then I toe nailed all that into there and lagged it from both sides. I lagged through the header and nailed it a little better as well. So I think that's really going to stiffen it up. That's going to make for a nice setup there. Some of these in the middle through here are pretty good with the same plane that I'm on. So if I have to for layout purposes on the subfloor, I might sister onto all these, but if I don't need to, I might just leave the ones that are good as long as I don't need to for layout purposes. So we'll see how the sheets run across there. I'll have to do a little math on that. So I did some more on this side. And I got this end one done here, which I was going to do it on the other side, but I decided I'm just going to do it over here. It's not going to be any critical point as far as where the flooring sheet layout is going to be, because like a half a sheet would end up on this one. So I wasn't too worried about that as far as spacing goes. So it's going to be spaced a little bit closer together. But it's a little dark here, so it might not show the greatest. But this is the worst corner as far as being too tall. So you can see there, it's almost 1 inch, I think, that I got to take off, at least a 3/4. But it only comes back about 6 feet or so, the worst of it. So these are all tapered. You can see the offset there, so I'm going to have to do that. That's pretty much it, what I got done in the house today. I did get a hold of my electrical inspector today, so he's actually coming out on Monday. So that's exciting. We're getting somewhere with the electrical, hopefully soon. And then I can hopefully get to tearing the roof off of this place soon. Because I think I had told you, but I need to get the electrical removed off the house, but it's the only service we have here on the property right now. So if I did that, we would cut off all air conditioning, everything. So I have to wait until I get my new service put in before I can cut off the old service to the house. And then therefore I can remove the roof and get ready for the new trusses and stuff. So that's kind of the hold up there, but I'm still trying to get stuff done here as much as I can on the floor joists and getting the crawl space dug out and prepped and all that stuff. So even though it feels like it's been a long time, there's a lot to do, I feel like things are going to move pretty quickly once I get all my ducks in a row. So anyway, all right guys, well, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.